That same Friday evening, Mr. Cephas came home so early that he startled Miss Velma. I was sitting at the dining room table doing my homework, mainly revising for the midterm test. My mind was not on the work. I kept thinking of home and what everybody would be doing. The little children would be very disappointed when I didn't show up. Ma might be worried. Mr. Cephas had sent a message, yes, but Ma didn't trust my father. She might be so worried that she might send Uncle Leroy for me. When I heard the car outside, my spirits lifted for a moment. I thought wishfully that it might be Uncle Leroy and Jai. Rampy's son Jai, who was a mechanic, had an old sprawling, rusty American car that Papi called a moving accident. Jai liked to tell people how a Yankee fella working down in the oil company had paid him $5 just to drive the junk away, out of his sight forever. The whole of the Baltier football team would pack into Jai's car when they had to go and play a match against another village. Every now and then, Uncle Leroy and Jai and some other men and women from Suclal Trace would get into the car, go liming in the junction or La Puerta. Sometimes they would even put God out of their thoughts, drive all the way to the city in Jai's sputtering old junk. But it was not Uncle Leroy, only Mr. Cephas. Coming through the door with a nervous smile on his face, I said good evening and turned my face to my books again.
Doing your home lesson, eh?
Yes.
I said with a face that put an end to all conversation.
Michael crept in through the back door. He had come home from school and disappeared again, shortly afterwards to God knows where. Sometimes he went to a neighbor's house to watch television. Wherever he was, he must have seen Mr. Cephas's car and sped home.
Good evening, Daddy.
So where you now coming from, mister?
Nowhere, Daddy.
Get your book and do your home lesson.
Michael dived into the bedroom and came out again with a school bag. For the next hour or so, he sat at the table with a copybook in front of him, fidgeting, scratching his legs and turning pages until Miss Velma came to set the table and put him out of his misery. Mr. Cephas did not go out again. Instead, he came home, cleaned his car, and when he had eaten, he did not go out again. He sat in the drawing room studying a newspaper. Miss Velma and I cleared the table. I knew that Father had not come home early to make sure that I was there, and was staying home to prevent me from escaping. Once or twice he cleared his throat, and shot a glance at me as if he wanted to start a conversation with me, but didn't know how. The next morning I got up and washed my clothes. Then I helped Miss Velma with the housework. Mr. Cephas woke up at about 10 o'clock and peeped at me as I was sweeping the drawing room. I said good morning as politely as I could. Mr. Cephas sat down to eat and then started, shouting at Michael to get out of bed and take up his book. Michael appeared dazed at the bedroom door.
Boy, what is your ambition?
I don't know, Daddy.
You don't know? It's damn right you don't know. And I don't know why I'm feeding you and clothing you and spending my money on you. Money that I work hard for. Why should I feed you and clothe you, boy? What you doing to earn your keep?
Nothing, Daddy.
Yeah, it's nothing else. Well, from this weekend, you're going to start to earn your keep. I'm not feeding any loafers and ingrates who think I just pick money off of trees. So go and wash your face and take up your book.
Mr. Cephas ate his fill and got up, after a long spell in the bathroom, and even longer time. Moving about in the bedroom, he was stepping out through the front door, smartly dressed and smelling sweet, and still patting his head down. It was clear that he was really going out, and not just around the corner. This was time to go and visit my Zaline.